Hi everyone. So I've finally decided to jump into Game Guru Max after being a little bit hesitant or purposely distant. I wanted to wait and see, how things play out development wise by just sort of stepping back. I wasn't watching much of the development after a while, and I thought it'd be better to come on board and see what's going on much later. And the first thing I was thinking of doing was reintroducing some of the things that I was working on in Max, or sorry, in Classic, into Max. And one of those things is just having the ability to have lightning, because it'd be really cool to have that in my game, and maybe you might want that in yours too. So we have different kinds of lightning, bolts, strikes, as you can see. Now in Classic, originally I made different strikes have different colors, so there was like many different entities to choose from. When really there's only like three different variations of the bolt graphic. But what I noticed in Game Guru Max is you can actually change the color from the editor. So let me just show you how that works. So as you can see, it's got an alpha channel. That's really cool. If you enable View Advanced Settings, it gives you a material editor or a material properties panel, which you can do a lot more different things with, which I really hope is Lua controlled, because if it is, imagine this, like having lightning appear and sort of strike into the scene and retreat or just fade away. Since we don't have too much abilities to create new shaders, but this is already there, I don't know if that's possible to manipulate. Anyways, what's really cool is you can change the color. So if I wanted red lightning, or cyan or blue or any color, really cool, yellow, make that really yellow, or I really like that cyan, that's so cool. And so that's awesome, you can change the color, but not only that, you can change the actual strength of the emissive lighting, I guess you could say, that's coming off of it. How awesome is that? And I can do double-sided, which should allow for preventing the issue I'm having in the scripting where the back of the lightning can sometimes show up even if it's trying to always face the camera. It's an issue. But yeah, so that's really cool. Let me just show you how that works in game. It's going to start off really loud, I think. Lots of thunder, because it's determining when to play that, and it's going to play it right away because I haven't really finished scripting this new script for it. I'll show you how that works. And where did it go? It's out there somewhere. Oh, I think I saw it. There you go. So what's happening is it's randomly striking at different distances, and originally in Classic, I was able to get it to randomly position on height as well. I got to figure out why it's not working here in Game Guru. I would also like the ability to maybe change the scaling and things like that. So yeah, I'm just great to see it's actually working in the engine now. Because I had a lot of problems getting it going. It had something to do with Lua tables and globals, and maybe I'm just improperly using them over time and it just happened to work in Classic, but it shouldn't have. Who knows? I'm going to show you the properties for the lightning strikes. So this is where they are. They automatically will use one script for all the lightning, which is really cool. The dynamic Lua in Game Guru Max is really awesome because it allows me and you, or whoever's using this, to alter the settings for each individual lightning bolt strike. Now it doesn't quite work in Max yet. For some reason it did in one of the earliest versions of Max when I tested out my script unmodified from Classic, but that one doesn't work anymore here. Don't know why. But you would be able to randomly tell the distance, the minimal distance, and the frequency at how many times it should appear. And originally in Classic I made it where it would flash the ground, the color of the lightning bolt. See if that might be possible here too. If there's a way to read what color I've selected that. and also the ambient lighting too, so it can light things up. So the way you would do this, where you can have multiple lightning strikes of different appearances and etc., you would just place them in and change their settings, and then hit test, and now I know there will be a maximum of 3 different types of lightning bolts that will appear. As you can see, they're very far away though, because the settings is not working right now in terms of the dynamic Lua, which is allowing me to create modifiable values, properties rather, within the editor. I love it. It's great. I think that's a really cool addition that TJC was working on for Max. It's probably the best one, I think. The rain's quite nice too. The rain is quite nice, and so is that lens flare. The sun is over there. Maybe that's the moon. And that's the sun. Yeah, so that's it. I'm glad to see there is some progress. It does require a whole rewrite though, and hopefully I can get that dynamic Lua working, where those values will alter the settings of the lightning bolt. It was working earlier. I don't know what happened. This requires more plug. Maybe I just need some rest. All right, see you guys.